Rhetorical Analysis
by
Erica,
Amy, Claire,
Elise. Have you ever heard other generations say the current generation is a failure? Some say that the current generation is lazy, ignorant, conceited, and so on. The only way to understand the current generation is to define them. The current generation is a millennial generation. Dictionary.com defines the millennial generation as descended from the baby boomers and technologically smart. The millennials have the power to achieve great things to positively impact the world. This generation is able to accomplish this daunting task because they are technologically savvy, accepting of diversity, and well-educated. The one way to really understand the millennials is to examine the music that influences their generation.
The millennial generation is influenced by the musical artists and their videos. Because of the millennial generation's affinity to technology, they have access to these videos that are influenced by them. Winograd and Hayes report that today students are effortlessly learning new concepts and images because of their affinity to use visual media, like YouTube. Today we are going to identify 4 songs in their videos which influence the millennial generation. First, let's look at the musical artist Brad Paisley and his music video Online. According to Biography.com, Brad Paisley has been inducted to the Grand Ole Opry Hall of Fame and is a Country Grammy Award winner. Paisley was born in 1972 and continues to write country songs which most appeals to the millennial generation. This is evident throughout his song Online. The music video for Online is about a guy who is cooler online than in real life. He's middle-aged and still living with his parents in the basement. This video reflects the millennials' ease with technology. They can use technology with the deftness that other generations cannot. The next musical artist is Macklemore and his song Same Love. In his song Same Love, Macklemore, who was born in 1983, is a member of the millennial generation. His appeal to the hip-hop culture is part of his generation. The music video for Same Love is about a guy who is stereotyped because he's gay. He feels he's left out because he can't learn to love girls. The end of the video shows him marrying a man who he loves, sitting beside his husband's bed in a hospital as his husband dies. This video expresses how the millennial generation is accepting into diversity. The next video we're going to learn about is Closing Time by Semisonic. Billboard.com notes that Closing Time was Semisonic's top song in 1998. Billboard.com also writes that band leaders Dan Wilson, John Munson, and Jacob Slicker combined their generation's 1960s vintage and modern rock feel of the song to make it popular for their millennial generation. Closing Time's music video shows a split screen of a man and a woman who look for each other but are never able to find each other. This video appeals to millennials because of its hip-hop culture and contemporary background. The final song we'll be discussing is Gary Allan and his song Every Storm. Every storm conveys throughout the video that the truth will set you free. Gary Allan feels a song which was popular among millennials is about freedom. This line represents the millennials care deeply about freedom. 2.
We are going to analyze music videos that define the millennial generation by using logos, pathos, and ethos to examine each video's visual, textual, and oral features. Logos is what members of the audience know or want to know. Pathos is what members of the audience feel or want to feel. And ethos is what members of the audience respect or want to respect.
First, we're going to look at the logos of the visual features in each music video. In Online, the logos is shown with a picture of a pizza guy eating. He's on MySpace chatting with women who are skinny and pretty online. But the picture shows they're actually obese and ugly. Winograd and Hayes observed that millennials are often characterized by their need to check their Facebook profiles every 3 minutes. Page 110. This music video shows what we know. The millennial generation is smart with technology. This picture from Same Love shows that people know all of the world are stereotyping gays. This video demonstrates millennials' desire for the equality of gay marriage. Closing Time's visual logos claim that some things aren't always meant to be. The man and the woman's paths never cross during the music video, even though they're searching for each other. Every Storm demonstrates the visual logos by showing the picture of a soldier coming home to see his girlfriend. The logos is that all bad things will come to an end so something good can happen. These videos use a visual logos to show that millennials are well-educated and optimistic about the future. The visual pathos for the elements online is that people feel good when they're comfortable about themselves. This video is influencing millennials to be confident about themselves. Same Love uses this picture to authenticate the reality of those who are stereotyped. This video is persuading millennials to be accepting of homosexuals. Closing Time's theme is to feel optimistic when you're searching for someone who will make you happy. This motive demonstrates the millennials' optimistic and upbeat character. The visual pathos for Every Storm makes you feel the physical connection that people have in love. This photo evokes the feelings that millennials share with other generations.
The ethos of the visual aspects of online is presented in this video clip.
No, Mavis.
Never been to second base, but there's a whole other me that you need to see.
The visual ethos is to respect people's different personalities. Winograd and Pace noticed that the millennial generation is larger and more culturally diverse than preceding generations were. This generation not only respects different personalities, but also respects love no matter what form it takes, as shown in the visual ethos of Same Love.
But it's a damn good place to start. No law is gonna change us. We have to change us. Whatever God you believe in, we come from the same one. Strip away the fear. Underneath it's all the same love. About time that we raised up.
The ethos of the visual images in Closing Time is to respect that you can't always find the people you are looking for. The millennial generation is growing up during the time of the recession. Millennials have learned to accept that everything doesn't always go the way they want it to. Every Storm's ethos is to respect everyone's rate of grievance.
It's gonna set you free. Set you free.
Many millennials share this value.
The textual logos for online is that there are people in the world who pose as others on social networking sites. Paisley sings, "I'm so much cooler online." This text reveals that so many millennials know that they are cooler online and can't change. I Can't Change is the textual logos for Same Love. Millennials know that judging others can affect a person's well-being. The lyric, "I hope you find a friend" from Closing Time is used to influence millennials into believing that new beginnings can come from old endings. Gary Allen sings, "Set you free." This advice encourages millennials to never give up on being happy.
Online's textual lyric, "I drive a Maserati," makes millennials feel confident about themselves. Same Love uses its textual pathos, "If I Were Gay," to rouse millennials to feel how it is to be stereotyped. Millennials are more accepting of homosexuals because of visual media. Take Me Home from Closing Time expresses how millennials feel the beginning of something is more exciting than the end. Go Find a New Rose is a textual pathos of Every Storm. Gary Allen uses these lyrics so we can accept the respect of grieving and moving on. Every generation wants to feel confident about life. From online influences millennials to respect people who don't respect themselves. The ethos from Same Love textual elements is to respect that everyone should be treated with fairness. Macklemore sings, "No freedom till we're equal." Millennials are accepting of different cultures and respect towards them. The textual ethos from Closing Time is "Turn all the lights on." This lyric is meant to influence millennials to respect every moment. Every Storm's textual ethos is meant to encourage millennials to respect those who are grieving. This demonstrates when Gary Allen sings, "The truth will set you free."
The oral aspect of these music videos is how the music, without the lyrics, conveys logos, pathos, and ethos. The oral logos of online is that the song is comical. The opening notes are vibrant and playful, and the song maintains an upbeat, whimsical mood throughout. Millennials listening know that life should be viewed optimistically and lightheartedly. Same Love uses a gentle piano and a steady drum beat to convey that millennials know that many people are cautious of what the future holds. Millennials realize through these rhythms that there are still people out there who need help to change the beliefs of society. A guitar playing a soft, fast tempo starts the song closing time. These melodic notes let millennials know that there is a simple message being expressed. Every storm ends with Gary Allan freely singing triumphant notes. Millennials are influenced by these graceful yet patriotic notes to know that there's more to life than being sad.
The music for the song Online orally uses pathos to make millennials feel amused about the posers online. This song shows how millennials convey orally that they feel life should be lived joyously. Same Love's piano melody imparts a feeling of compassion to the listener. These plain, quiet notes arouse a feeling of sympathy in those listening and prompts millennials to understand the hurt that those who are being stereotypes feel. The steady, upbeat chorus strummed by the band Semisonic in closing time arouses feelings of inspiration to accomplish something. After listening to this song, millennials feel persuaded to reach for their goals. Every storm's homophonic melody impels the singer and the listener to feel their emotions. The chorus feels like the storm is breaking, the rain is falling down of all the broken feelings which are soaked up by the earth. This song reassures that the millennials are releasing shattered emotions, which evokes the feeling of freedom and peace.
The oral ethos of these 4 songs reveal what millennials respect or want to respect. The electric guitar's vivacious tempo and upbeat in this song Online impresses upon millennials to respect the energy in life. Same Love crescendos into a joyous, upbeat tempo as the 2 men are united in marriage with the approval of watching guests. Macklemore wants to persuade millennials to respect others who love differently. Semisonic's lead singer sings a homophonic melody which fits perfectly in time with the notes of the piano and the guitar. The arrangement of closing time is to respect the organization of music. Millennials listening will respect the clarity of the song and be influenced to live life simply. Every storm's ethos is to respect the struggles of everyone's heartaches. Gary Allan orally conveys this message by emphasizing the chorus notes while passionately singing the harmonic melody.
Online, Same Love, Closing Time, and Every Storm are 4 songs that represent the millennial generation. The millennial generation expresses their affinity with technology, their thorough education, and their openness to cultural diversity throughout these songs. This is demonstrated by the logos, pathos, and ethos of the videos we have shown you. The visual, textual, and oral points of these videos help define who the millennial generation is. The millennial generation can use their music and music videos to positively change the world.
I left